is 4:18 p.m. Wednesday afternoon, February 28th, 2024. We're on world famous Via Rail train number 1, the Canadian, headed from Toronto Union Station to Park Central Station, Vancouver, British Columbia. We're about to arrive at Sudbury Junction. The train number 1's stop for Sudbury, Ontario. We'll soon be we're on the Canadian National Railway Bala Subdivision, main line from Toronto to Vancouver and Prince Rupert. And we're about to cross the Canadian Pacific Kansas City Railroad line between Montreal and Western Canada, Winnipeg and Vancouver and so on. And we just crossed the CPKC Railroad. And not far west of where we cross it joins the Canadian Pacific Kansas City Railroad main line from Toronto to Western Canada. We're due to depart Sudbury Junction at 4:57 p.m., so we probably will arrive early. Sudbury is the largest city in northern Ontario, population 166,004. Nickel ore was discovered in 1883. It was once the world leader in nickel mining. In 2006, the 2 Canadian-owned nickel mining companies at Sudbury were taken over by new owners. INCO was taken over by CVRD, now Vale, Brazilian company, and Falcon Bridge was purchased by a Swiss company, XSTRA, and it's now Glencore, GLENCORE, and then Xstrata, XSTRATA, an Anglo-Swiss company. In Sudbury today, it's minus 19 degrees Fahrenheit. We have 2 GM F40PH-2 locomotives, 1 baggage car, 1 coach, 1 Skyline Dome for the coach passengers, 7 sleeping cars, including this one. Oh, that was might have been the CPKC line from Montreal we just crossed. Through 7 sleeping cars, including this one. Fraser Manor. I'm in open section lower berth number 02L. 1 Skyline Dome car for we sleeping car passengers. 1 dining car and dome observation car, Laurentide Park. Departing Toronto this morning, just about on time at 9:57 p.m. instead of the scheduled 9:55 p.m. departure. We had 107 total passengers, 82 in the sleeping cars, at 25 in the coach, and 49 of the sleeping car passengers are we moonlighters. We ride the Canadian when there is a full moon, so we can yell at the moon from our sleeping car wherever we are on the train. The full moon occurred this time on the eastbound Via Rail train number 2, which I rode from Vancouver to Toronto. Have a look at open section lower berth number 0201L that I had on the eastbound via train number 2, the Canadian Vancouver to Toronto, Canada. On the seat I'm on, this seat we're looking at night, it becomes horizontal and becomes the lower berth. Next stop after Sudbury Junction will be Capriel, not far north of beyond Sudbury Junction. There'll be a crew change of the 2 VRL locomotive engineers. VRL always has 2 locomotive engineers in the locomotive cab. It's like it's snowing. This is all nickel mining area. Rather barren looking, isn't it? Hostile looking environment. think we're quite...
Left, Sudbury.
Okay for doors on the left, is that correct?
That's correct.
Oh, we have arrived Sudbury Junction. That was my scanner talking the crew. Platform is on this side on the left. And we're not due to depart here until 4:57 p.m. And it's now only 4:30 p.m. So it's Wednesday afternoon, February 28th, 2024, aboard world famous VRL train number 1, the Canadian.
Nous sommes maintenant arrêtés en gare de Sudbury Junction. La gare se située dans la ville du Grand Sudbury. Après 1606.
That's our activity director narrating about Sudbury Junction.
Plus que 330 lacs se trouvent dans la limite de la ville, dont le lac Wanakite, qui est le plus grand lac au monde, qui est contenu dans la limite d'une ville. Cette région a une histoire géologique fascinante. Il y a environ 2 milliards d'années, un météorite massif a frappé, créant ce qu'on appelle le bassin de Sudbury. C'est une cratère riche en minéraux visible depuis l'espace. Les ouvriers de chemin de fer canadiens ont trouvé les richesses en minéraux lorsque la construction de la chemin de fer transcontinental en 1883. Enfin, Sudbury est le lieu de naissance du grand humanitaire et étoile de télévision Alex Trebek. Bienvenue tout le monde à la ville du Grand Sudbury en Ontario. Good afternoon, friends. We're currently stopped at Sudbury Junction Station. The station is located in the city of Greater Sudbury, home to 166,000 residents. Greater Sudbury was formed in 2001 by merging several towns together, not the least of which was the town of Sudbury. Over 330 lakes lie within the city's boundaries, including
4 cars closed up, number 1.
The world's largest lake. It is contained entirely within a city boundary. The area has a fascinating geological history. Approximately 1.8 billion years ago, a massive meteorite struck, creating what's known today as the Sudbury Basin. It's a mineral-rich crater visible all the way from space. Canadian Pacific Railway workers stumbled upon these riches while building the Transcontinental Railway in 1880.
Coming to the VRL Sudbury Junction Station, not architecturally significant as you'll soon see.
Humanitarian, game show host, and handsome man, Alex Trebek. Everyone, the city of Greater Sudbury.
Making another stop, maybe one for sleeping car passengers, one for the coach passengers. Now, we may just be here until the scheduled departure time of 4:57 p.m. So it's Wednesday afternoon, February 28th, 2024. Aboard world famous VRL train number 1, the Canadian, headed from Toronto to Vancouver, Canada, making our stop at Sudbury Junction, Ontario. Over and out.